Hi everyone, it's Brian with you again. Today's episode is brought to you by the letter Q for Mega Jeff's 1,000 subscriber celebration. I wanted to do this partly because I think he has a pretty cool channel name, and I wanted to say Mega Jeff's Rock Hard Vinyl, which I've done. It's kind of cool. One of the better names in the vinyl community. And for 1,000 subscribers, his idea was to focus it on the 17th letter of the alphabet because he reached 1,017 subscribers. That letter happens to be Q, so the idea is to show either a band or an album title where Q is the initial letter of one of the words in the title. So at least 2 records, and I guess there's a prize involved. The other option, the other idea, the other suggestion is to watch 17 of his videos, which I have been doing. I think I probably reached that number. In fact, I went back and watched his first video from August 2018 just to see where it all started. His first vinyl community video, which was interesting. One thing I like about his channel is that although I think the focus is on hard rock, his tastes are sort of wider than that. So he likes the Partridge Family, for example, which I find really interesting. I watched that show when I was a kid, but I never considered owning a Partridge Family record. So maybe the next time I see one in a thrift store, I might just pick it up. I think I haven't seen all the videos in this contest. I've seen a couple, and so I'm assuming that a lot of the common cues are taken. So I'm pretty sure someone has already shown Quadrophenia. Someone's probably already showed lots of Queen records. I'm pretty sure someone will have shown Queens of the Stone Age and Quartet from Ultravox. So, although I showed them briefly, I'm going to maybe focus on a couple of other things. And for the first one, I'm going to dip into my CD collection and talk about a band, or show some stuff from a band called Quark Space. So they are a space rock, prog rock, partly psychedelic band from Columbus, Ohio. And they released a number of things under the title Spacefolds. This is Spacefold 7, Spacefold 6, Spacefolds 5. The first few Spacefolds were only on cassette, but then they switched to CDs. And this is Spacefolds 8. This is autographed, number 20 of 50. Although that might suggest these are rare, or maybe rare but not valuable. I think the last one was in the maybe 2008, 2009. It was Spacefolds 9. So the Spacefolds series were, I guess, improvisational, and then they would release albums. So this is the Drop, another of their records, CDs. There's obviously not on vinyl. They were available through the drummer's record label called Eternity's Jest. I don't know if they still have any around, but they're an interesting band. I think they sound really good. That's I'd be surprised if anyone has those. If you do, I'd like to know about it. Leave a comment and tell me you have a Spacefold CD in your collection. That'd be kind of interesting. Another band I considered showing was the Moody Blues record, Question of Balance, but my friend T-Cat showed that one. So at T-Cat's Deep Vinyl Tracks, you should go listen to his entry on this one. He has some interesting stuff. So I will show 3 more records, 2 from one band and then one other thing. So the first thing I'll show is a band called Quantum Jump. Now, in a previous video, I mentioned Rupert Hine. He's known primarily to many people as a producer. Produced everyone from Howard Jones to Tina Turner, a lot of The Fix, things like that. He died a few years ago. This was a band he was in. They did 3 records. This is the first from 1976. If you know a track, it's going to be the track called The Lone Ranger. I don't think any of the other tracks had any traction anywhere. The second record is from 77, called Barracuda. So this is self-titled. This is Barracuda. Kind of obscure records. I really like his music and his productions. I think his solo records were really good, as I mentioned in the past. So these are worth checking out. I think you'd call it jazz rock. You might even call it pop prog or prog rock, something. You might call it prog. I'm not sure. Something in that vein. Anyway, I think this is a pretty cool album cover, by the way. I don't know if I showed the back. It's interesting stuff. And for the last item, I chose an album by a band whose title of the record starts with a Q, and I don't think this is cheating. It's Devo Q. Are we not men? A. We are Devo. So Q is definitely the first letter in the title of the record. So I'm going to include this as a Q in the title of an album. Okay, so I think everyone knows Mega Jeff. I don't know, he seems to be quite popular and has already 1,000 subscribers, but as usual, just go over and check it out and watch 17 videos if you haven't already been there, and maybe dig out some cues in your collection. I'd be curious if anyone else has, as I mentioned, Spacefuls, and I'd be curious if anyone has any Quantum Jump, so let me know if you do, and thanks for watching.